Blade Talk with Scab and Joe.
The American experiment requires us all to push the boundaries.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Blade Talk with Scab and Joe. Sit back, relax. We got a pretty good show here. Please don't forget our U.S. veterans. Growing awareness for veteran suicide. Hashtag 22 a day, no more. Veterans, you always have a place here. There is a number in the description of all of my videos for some good folk that can help you if you are in despair. What is up, guys? Welcome to Blade Talk with Scab and Joe. To be honest, this is Blade Talk with Joe right now because I'm representing Scab on this. I'm broadcasting to his channel. I'm actually broadcasting to Instagram at the same time. I actually should have put it on Scab's Instagram as well. We're trying something different. We're trying to hit like all grounds here with Instagram and YouTube and all that because I know everything Streamyard are able to kind of share both. So the people who are joining me from Scab's channel, Scab is here in spirit. I told him I would broadcast on his channel with Blade Talk. He's not able to make it tonight, but I wanted to kind of make an announcement for Work Tough Gear for some drops that are coming in. I thought it was important to get out. I wanted to do it with a review of the Puzon Predator Hunter BOWIE from Work Tough Gear, and you guys know how hard it is to get this damn thing, and it's probably one of the hottest. You know, where if not right now, this is probably the hottest Work Tough Gear knife right now. Let me know if you guys are hearing me okay as well, if the audio and everything is coming in clear. I got meters here, so I think we're good. Yeah, this knife can't stay on the shelf for long enough, man. So I figure I got information from what's up, Michael Snyder, what's up, Samurai Bird, Marco. I know who else was in the room earlier. I came in. Robert's in the room. Welcome, Bushcraft Rebooted. Welcome, Grandfog. Thanks, guys, for joining us, joining me and joining Scab as well in spirit. So I'm here doing Blade Talk without Scab for now and on his channel because I wanted to really try to utilize all our channels to get this information out there because I know a lot of people want this Predator Hunter BOWIE and they're very disappointed, obviously, because you get there and it's freaking sold out in seconds. So I wanted to at least let you guys know that it is going to be available. There is a drop coming in tomorrow on Work Tough Gear's site, worktoughgear.com, for this Puzon, David Puzon, Predator Hunter BOWIE. A small amount, go guys. I can't emphasize enough. It's not going to be a very big drop. It's going to be from what I don't know what a small amount means, so I can't really say, but I don't think it's going to be like a huge normal drop. He's got a small drop coming in on Work Tough Gear's site. Mr. Vic had told me that we're going to be probably going live with that at around same drill, 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern time. All right, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern time for a small drop of this Work Tough Gear Puzon Predator Hunter BOWIE. Hopefully people get this on recap and they'll be able to see this as well. I'm going to make up some shorts as well tomorrow and, you know, try to get the word out as much as possible. Also, he had said to me that DLT Trading will have a supply of these Predator Hunter BOWIEs. It's a lot to say. Predator Hunter BOWIE, PHB. Hunter BOWIE, PHBs. We'll call them PHBs. I'm going to answer that in a second, Ball Monk, about the asset. I am definitely going to. I wish I had it in front of me, but I am going to answer that because I have another knife I want to show you as well. I just want to get this announcement out. So the DLT Trading is going to have a batch of these. I am not sure, and I don't think he's sure exactly when DLT Trading is going to make these available on their site. So I would recommend starting tomorrow, start calling up DLT Trading and find out when the hell they're going to basically make these Puzons, PWB, whatever the freak it is, these the Puzon, these hunters available, okay? And like the movie Predator, you know what? You know what's funny, Bird? I had a review that I was going to do with this, and I didn't want to rush it because my premise on this knife is the Predator movie. So I wanted to get all my assets together and do it the right way, because I feel like I'll let you know, basically my premise is that if, the Predator's the premise behind Predator was the fact that it wasn't Brawn that beat the alien Predator. It was our intellect. It was the human intellect, our drive, and our will to survive. That's what really gave Arnold. What Arnold's, built like a freaking tank. He's got all the guns in the world, but it was really his intellect and his problem solving and his will to survive that beat him. So it wasn't his brawn, it wasn't his muscle. So, my premise is, but if Arnold had one of these things in his hand, I think it would have been a pretty good fight, okay? Because this thing is a freaking predator in itself. You become the predator. You become the apex predator with this knife. But I'm going to talk about it more on my review. So that's why I want to rush out the door, and I wanted to get in here and try to get onto Scab's channel, and also talk about the Predator Hunter Bowie that it's going to be released tomorrow. So if you guys are coming in later, again, I should put it on screen actually. This Predator Hunter Bowie on Work Tough Gear site is going to have a small drop at 5 o'clock tomorrow Pacific and 8 o'clock Eastern time on Work Tough Gear site. A small drop of these are going to come in. I don't know how many people know about it, so I figured I'll let you guys know now. Share this video, let people know, put it on just get the word out. But understand it's not going to be a very big drop. But also with this knife, it's like I said, it's going to be on DLT Trading. Is going to have a small batch. I don't know when they're going to drop those, but call up DLT Trading and find out when they're going to make those available. Dwayne, what's up, Dwayne? Scab is not in the room, guys. If you guys are joining me from Quiet Boys Outdoors, Scab is not in the room, but I am broadcasting on this channel with Blade Talk with Scab and Joe, because I wanted to get onto as many venues as possible. I'm also going live on Instagram right now. I don't know if that's working. I think I'm live on Instagram. I think it's working, so we'll see how it is. If you guys are on Instagram on my site, on my channel page, let me know if you see me going live on Instagram. I'm pretty curious if it's able to kind of go on both. All right, so there was a question about the asset. Somebody asked me about the asset. Hold on. I think this knife basically makes a lot of guys feel pretty small there, Kobe. I like to see it in your hand. Somebody had asked, all right, the asset. Do I recommend? Okay, how much would you recommend the asset? The asset is a fantastic knife. The asset, I did a full review on the asset. I think it's honestly one of my really top favorite knives from Work Tough Gear. The asset was just such an amazing. I don't want to have to leave the live to have to go get the asset. If you really want to see it, I'll go pick it up. Let me know. The asset from Work Tough Gear is really one fantastic knife. Let me see if I could actually bring it up over here. Hold on. And I think that's actually sold out. That one that's completely out of stock now. Yeah, that's sold out. I'm going to try to find out when the next drop of the asset's going to be. The asset is a really, really great knife. It's an SK85. Is it SK5? No, this is the older asset. Shit. There's actually a couple different versions there. Let me see if I could find a later one. Is this the one? Yeah, no, the latest one is actually it is definitely sold out. But yeah, I definitely recommend the asset. I think the asset is probably one of my favorite knives for that size. It's just a perfect handle, perfect blade. It did everything really well. It's a fighting utility knife or survival utility knife, whatever it is. But I think it's just so well rounded and does everything really well. So I definitely, without a doubt, recommend the asset. A long way of getting to the point where I do recommend it. Yes, I do. So many great knives in two pockets, without a doubt. The K329 is the new one on the asset. You have both. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, Robbie. Jason, I can't answer that question. What are your 3 top knives? That's too hard. I can't. It just too much thought I got to put into it, and I can't narrow down 3 top knives. I can honestly say the asset is right now is probably at this point one of my absolute favorite work tough gear knives. Is it my favorite knife? Period. I don't know. It might be. You could put asset up there right now. The problem is it's going to change next week, so I can never have the same favorite 3 knives for the most part from week to week because there's too many wonderful knives out there, which is not a bad thing. From a lot of really good company. I also really like off-grid. Off-grid knives is awesome too. I'm just trying to see what I missed. I think. Last Huntsman Outdoors. What's up, buddy? Wishes the asset and the Wilderness Warrior was blended into an in-between version without the choil. I kind of like the choil. I don't have any problem with the choil. I know a lot of people don't like choils. I like choils. I just feel like you can you have more control of the knife, and with the choil, you turn the knife into something else. You turn the knife into a really good wood processing, fat wood processing type of knife, being able to get a little closer to the point and really hugging the blade. I don't have a problem with choils for the most part. As long as the choil makes sense for the knife, I don't have any problem with it. I really don't. I know some people do, but I really don't. I mean, there are choils that are put on knives that obviously don't make sense, but, you know. Mark, I ordered an asset from a European supplier yesterday. I can't wait to see it, watching all the videos and geeking out. Yeah, I have a review on it. Scab has a review on his channel. I mean, it's a great freaking knife. It really is. I'm glad you were able to get it. For me, even I don't really have many thoughts because I haven't had many in my hands. I've heard good and bad. They I don't know. But it's a quality knife, man. I mean, I don't know what bad people talk about for the most part, but I haven't had one in my hand, so I really can't speak on that brand without really knowing what I have. Michael Snyder gifted the Steel Mindset. Thank you, bud. Thanks for gifting me another membership. You freaking kill me, Michael. I'm going to kill you, man. Thank you. Thanks for gifting it to someone. I appreciate it. You're the best. I do have memberships, guys, and I appreciate that, Michael. Thanks for having me, for joining, for gifting another live. He gifts one to everyone on every live that I do. I can't thank you enough, buddy. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Not yet from TRC, not yet. Let me get back to the subject at hand. I want to attack the chat. I don't want to stay on too long, but again, this is just really about Work Tough Gear. Tomorrow's Work Tough Gear Wednesday. We're gonna collab with Scab. We're gonna get a lot of Work Tough Gear stuff out there as much as we can. This is dropping tomorrow on Work Tough Gear site. This is the Predator Hunter Bowie, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern on WorkToughGear.com. And DLT Trading is going to have these. Contact DLT Trading if you're interested in getting one. Get on them and see when they're going to release them. A small drop, and I emphasize, guys, a small drop of these are going to go on Work Tough Gear site. Not a huge drop, a small drop. Okay, this is a fantastic knife. I can't wait to actually run this through the mill and do my full review. I don't want to rush it out the door, but that's why I wanted to make this live, so this way you guys know exactly when this knife is dropping. But this is pretty damn fantastic. There's another knife I want to talk to you about, guys, which is available. I know a lot of people complain about Work Tough Gear that they sell out of their great knives. You know, they always sell out, you know, all their good knives, they sell out pretty quick. There was one good freaking knife that I did review. Scab is a big fan of it. I'm a big fan of it. Calvin Richardson is the designer. The knife is the Steadfast, which is this knife right here. This is available right now. This comes close to being almost equivalent to the Asset. The Asset's a little bit more of a bigger bellied blade, but they both have the same type of capabilities. I mean, in terms of basically the bolt, this doesn't have a finger choil. Comfortable, very comfortable handle, very capable blade, very stabby type of blade. It's just, I love that pronounced like Bowie clip type of point. I mean, this is a pretty damn good freaking knife from Work Tough Gear. I did a full review on it. I really, really loved how this thing performed. And this is something really, honestly, I carry with me. It's not just a knife that, I just say it's great. I do carry this from time to time. I mean, understand, I live in New York, so it's not easy, but I do carry this if I'm going outdoors and if I'm going off the grid a little bit, or if I'm doing things around the backyard. This is at my side, cutting up shit in the garden and stuff like that. I love this freaking knife, and if I'm off grid, this is the knife I carry. So I do love the Steadfast. So this is available right now, okay, on their site. I think a couple different models, trims rather. I think it's about $169. It's not too bad. And this is available. Definitely take a look at this if you're interested in getting a Work Tough gear and you're always concerned about it being sold out. I'm letting you know right now, this Steadfast at this point in time, as I'm broadcasting this on my channel, Scab's channel, and Instagram, is available on Work Tough Gear site. I'm looking right now at the light tumbled washed black and white liner grip. This has the like the orange liner. Really beautiful knife. Excellent in the hand, very well balanced. This is available if you're interested. Take a look at it. I am going to put some shorts out as well for this knife. So Steadfast is available on More Tough Gear site. What else do we got? Another big knife, guys. This is another collab that I'm doing with Scab. This is the Wild Eagle. If you guys are familiar with Shade Indonesia, Shaney, and he's on YouTube, but you mostly know him from Instagram. This is the Wild Eagle, and you look at the freaking look at the talent. Look at the handle. It looks like an eagle's talon. I mean, it's so freaking amazing. That looks like the beak. I mean, I don't know if he did this on purpose or if he named it afterwards, and it just happens to look like a freaking bald eagle. But this thing is so freaking badass. I mean, I tell you. Scab had sent it to me because this was sold to a customer, and what happened was the guy, whoever owned it, did stupid shit with it. I think he was hitting against stone, and there was a lot of freaking chips along the freaking edge. He sent it to me to get it fixed and also get my look on it and get it on my channel a little bit. And then I'm going to send this back to Scab because I want him to do the full review since, it was originally his. So I fixed it for him. I'm going to show it on my channel. Maybe I'll cut a little bit with it, but it's got a nice fresh edge, so I don't want to, like ruin it, Warhammer, what? That's the funny fucking thing, man. The Chug dude, and thanks for commenting and for being here. The knives from Shade Indonesia. I hate these verticals. I feel like I can't get anything on screen. Yeah, I think it's all there. The knives from Shade Indonesia, they look like fantasy knives. They look like knives that are coming out of video games. So you feel like, oh, it's a fantasy knife, it doesn't work. This is, believe me, this is a sharp as hell, real life freaking weapon. This thing is something that I would rely on if shit hit the fan and there was a zombie apocalypse or the end of the fucking world. This is what I want. This will freaking take off heads, guys. This is a real deal blade. I don't know the steel. I don't know much about it. It might be. I think he uses 5160, but I could be wrong. I believe it's a G10 handle, guys. This thing is no joke. A solid, awesome freaking knife. Okay, this is as solid as any Work Tough gear that you've seen. Okay, handmade, very fantasy style, but it works. It's a fantasy style weapon, but it is a real weapon. It's sharp and it works, and it means business. That's what it is. I have many katana, my friend. On my channel, which is the Steel Mindset, we're started with, you see katana in back of me here. We're started in the premise of katana. Katana is my heart. That's my soul. That's my passion. That's what built, my channel was built on katana, on swords. And I got into knives. I mean, I met a lot of great people in the sword industry, in the knife industry. Scab, obviously, we've been, tight for about 5 years. I mean, Scab is not just my partner on Blade Talk. He's also a real deal, true blue friend. I mean, we've met in person many times, and, I'm going to meet him soon, hopefully in the fall, if, all the galaxies align the right way. And I got into the knife game and knife reviewing. I do a lot of knives on my channel, but swords as well. And you'll see a big catalog of swords on my channel. If you want to see katana, I have some katana coming also from Cash Siberia. They're sending me a whole box of stuff, which I'm happy about. Looking forward to that. And also Sortier. Alex is actually preparing a couple of swords for me. So if you're not sub guys, and you'll see some more sword content as well, which is coming. But I do love my freaking knives. And how do you not love your knives when you got a freaking designer like Shade Indonesia? Let me see if I can get the logo. Okay, there is the logo. Can you see it? Yeah, that's it right there. See where it says Shade Indonesia? Right there. That's his logo. This is the Wild Eagle. You'll find him on Instagram. Just look up Shade Indonesia. He's got some sick ass fucking pieces. I mean, really amazing pieces. And they all work and they're all balanced and they all just, this is awesome. So this, I'm basically going to be doing my own little review on the channel. Not doing a full cutting video, but I'm definitely doing a review on it. And then getting that back to Scab. Splitting Slices, thanks for joining me, buddy. They do make affordable stuff, Mike. They do. I like Alex. Alex seems like a really trustworthy guy. I got to tell you, he really is. I mean, he's there. He's out there. He's making himself known. He's not hiding behind freaking emails. He's a good guy, and I think I really respect him. I've spoken to him a couple times on email, and I feel like he's really a real deal gentleman. He really is. He's a real deal businessman. He's trustworthy. I like him. I think he's got a great product, and he really stands behind his product. And he also, with all this sword steel debacle crap that's going on, he actually told me he was going to start getting me over steel certificates with the swords he sends me. So this way he has proof that basically steel that is on there is the real deal steel. But he's also not offering like exotic steels like S5 and S7. So I don't really have to worry about that. I think it's more for the companies that are claiming to offer L6, maybe. But S5 and S7, I would definitely question it and make sure you get some proof or let them stand behind the fact that that's a steel that they're giving you. And that's what I'm doing moving forward with my katana, guys. And that's why it's been a little slow, because I think the sword industry got shocked with a couple things with the tariffs and with the whole shit with the blade steel. So I think it kind of slowed down a little bit and people reevaluating what they're doing and making sure they're not fucking people over. You know what I'm saying? I think you might be right, Mike. I think they are. I think he's got a lot of good European. I told him I want some European. I told him I don't just want Japanese. I want some European models. So I'm hoping he'll get me some European models. I really like his European models. So whoever's Bushcraft, can you kind of get the people in the room that are making stupid comments out? I'll try to do it myself. You know how it is with these. We're live right now, basically on the shorts. So we're going to get a lot of other people, a lot of riffraffs in the room doing staying stupid stuff. So that's it. Try to keep politics out of it, guys, please. I'm not either for or not or against or anything. Just try to keep it. Try to keep the politics out if you can. A lot of passion out there with politics, but keep it out because you never know. Basically, it's just everybody's too damn split. I wish it wasn't that way, but unfortunately, it is. What's up, Chris? Thanks for joining me, buddy. So if you guys are joining me for the first time, I have the Steel Mindset. I'm also broadcasting on Choir Boys Outdoors. Please sub to our channels, depending on which channel you're coming in, if you can. We sincerely appreciate it. This is a podcast that we do called Blade Talk with Scab and Joe. I'm representing Scab right now, trying to make some announcements, some big knives, some drops for the Puzon Predator Hunt the BOWIE. Backtrack to that if you can. I'll probably do it before I close out again. As far as letting you know the drop that's coming in Word Tough Gear site and DLT Trading, and also about the Steadfast, which is available on Word Tough Gear site, which I think is an amazing knife. And that is available and that is in stock, you know. Let's see them, Bushcraft. I want to see those. I definitely want to see those. Tag me on them so I can see that. So that's this knife, guys. This is, again, the Wild Eagle from Shade Indonesia. Pretty damn kick-ass knife. What else do we got, guys? I just did a review on Full American Knife. This is from Fisher Blades. This is their dagger. This is their personal protection dagger. I mean, look at the beauty of this knife. I mean, this is just American quality all the way. I mean, even just a sheath. Look at the freaking sheath. How nice a sheath is. You have the clip that goes in. You have this clip that goes into your belt loop or this into your front pocket. And it's just so easy to deploy because you got the trillions here. And it's easy kind of just to deploy this. It's just awesome. This is from, this is their first batch. What batch is this? This is the McNasty PK, and this is the batch 1 right now that just came out. This was sold out immediately. There's another batch coming in September. I also did a full review of this dagger. It's a personal protection dagger. Amazing knife. Really nice feeling in the hand. Very good. Stabby. Nice. Not too thick behind the point, behind the edge. You can see it. And I did a lot of nasty stabbing with this thing. You even see a little scuffing there because I was stabbing car tires and shit, which it's not what it's made for, but I did it anyway. And this is awesome. Nitro V steel, freaking great heat tempering, sharp as fucking hell. Nice point, nice balance, great fit and finish, and just nice, discreet type of knife. This knife is going to be dropping again on FisherBlades.com in September, but the larger version is going to be the McNasty FS, which is full size. FS means full size. The larger version is going to be a 5-inch blade. This is like, 3 inches, about 3 inches, a little under 3 inches. I got to look it up. A little under 3 inches. The 5-inch version is going to be released this month, towards the end of the month, August. This August 25 is they're going to have a full-size version of this McNasty. It's going to be the McNasty FS, but this PK version is going to be released in September. So I just wanted to get that out there as well. I have a full review on this. Scab has a full review on Quiet Boys Outdoors. Take a look at our videos. I think we both did a great job kind of getting the information out there. Actually, shoot. I'm sorry. Scab is releasing this week, very soon. Look out for his review very soon on the McNasty. But I do have a review out. It's live on my channel. Take a look at it. This was an awesome freaking knife. Still is. I'm going to do a lot of stuff with this thing. What else do I got? Shit. What else is coming up? Rosecraft blades. 5-inch McNasty is going to be fucking awesome. I gotta say, I love that 5-inch McNasty. Imagine that blade with a 5-inch reach. Wow, that's gonna be so badass. I mean, oh, that's gonna be nice. This is the F2 fixed blade from Rosecraft Blades. Andy Armstrong is the designer. Rosecraft Blades is the company. They just started making fixed blades. This is a Skinner, a nice looking knife. You can see it's got the upswept point. This is a Skinner. That's what it is. There's nothing, no other way around it. It's a Skinner type of knife. Could be a good wood processor, good food prep type of knife. I'm going to do a review on this pretty soon. This one's coming in next. I did 2 of them already because they have 4 versions of fixed blades: F1, F2, F3, F4. This is F2, right? Shit. Yeah, I believe this is F2, if I could see it right. Andy Armstrong is the designer. You're paying for quality. I missed it a little bit. Larry, you're talking about the McNasty. You're paying for quality craftsmanship. It's not the steel, guys. Everybody gets hung on the steel shit. You gotta stop getting so hung up on steel. It's not all about steel. It's about the brand and it's about the craftsmanship. Steel is like secondary when it comes to like who makes it, how they make it, how they heat temper it, and how they the overall design of it. Steel is almost an afterthought. It's not really that important. Everybody gets hung up on steel as if it's like the most important thing about a knife. It really isn't the most important thing about a knife. There's so many other factors that make up a good knife besides the steel. It's also the brand and the maker and the smith that treats the steel and that he treats the steel. So this Nitro V, made from Fisher Blades, is done very well. It's a fantastic freaking knife. I don't see a difference with using this and using a MagnaCut. All right, maybe Magna Cut has better edge retention. That's just what it is. But for the most part, this is done well and it's done fantastically. If this was Magna Cut, it would be a lot more expensive. So take the Nitro V because it's going to be cheaper. U.S. made company, semi-cut, small batch runs. Right. So it's not about the steel. This knife, okay, is an American company out of Tennessee. They sell it, they design it. All American people, American citizens, okay, that live here, design here, support their families here. These are made overseas. They have an OEM overseas. That's why this knife, being still a good quality fucking knife, it's under $100, but you're getting a pretty damn good knife. But it's still an American company, basically, that's running it. But they got a great OEM. It's a quality knife, and I think for under $100, this is a great bargain. So, listen, I'm not the type guys that's going to be all. I love American knives, and I tout American knives before anything else. But you can't ignore the fact there's a lot of great artisans all around the world. So I don't get into the whole bullshit politics. It's all about who makes a good knife, who makes a bad knife, and who gives you a great deal. I mean, who doesn't give you crap and gives you a lot for your money. I mean, that's what it comes down to. We'll be fine. Exactly. But there's just steel snobs that say, they won't pay that much if it's not a specific type of steel. Like, if it's not 3V or Magna Cut, I'm not going to pay after a certain amount of money. But it should not be looked at it that way. Steel is, listen, the more and more you talk to, we have Blade Talk with Scab and Joe. We talk to a lot of people. We talk to a lot of manufacturers. We've spoken to Medford. We had Medford on. We've had Tops on. We've had Greg Medford, Tops, Ernie Emerson. We had all the big guys on, Spartan Blades. We had Curtis Iovito. And they all say the same shit. It's not about the steel. It's about basically how it's treated. And they don't even think about the steel as if being, that important as some people think it's that important. SRK5 is awesome. We don't like the sheet. Scab and I don't like the sheets that they come in. They feel like it dulls the blade, but they are working on fixing that. But the XRK5 is a great fucking cold steel. I love cold steel too. I absolutely love cold steel. I absolutely love cold steel. I have no problem with cold steel at all. I don't have no problem. In fact, I think the product line is improving because now we have Luke from Calculated Survival. That's the new face of Cold Steel, and we're friends with him, Scab and I. We had on Blade Talk, and I like his vision. I like what he's doing with Cold Steel, and I like how he's kind of really just being a knife owner of Cold Steel and being a YouTuber for so many years and having a big following as he has, being part of Cold Steel. Now he's taking our views of what we want Cold Steel to be, and he's bringing that into Cold Steel being the new face. So that's a great thing. Cold Steel's on the up and up. Cold Steel is going to get better and better and better. They really are. They're improving their lines. They're improving. They're making up some new Cold Steels. They're improving the designs that they have already, and they're doing a lot of things in the background to improve the company. So I'm really, really freaking happy with Cold Steel's direction right now. New Cold Steel crew is awesome. You're right, Mike. Absolutely. So Cold Steel, nobody could talk shit about Cold Steel. People always talk shit. Listen, I love Buck too, but everybody, I don't like the Buck fans. That's what I don't like Buck because I don't like the people that follow Buck. Like Scab says the same thing, and I agree with him 100%. But that's neither here or there. I just felt like I wanted to get that in there. But there's always going to be the haters of Cold Steel, like there's always going to be the haters of Buck. That's just what it is. It's a big company, Well, Stick had a lot of shoes to fill, Lynn Thompson, as far as he used to be the one that did all that stuff. And now Stick had to come in and take over those are big shoes to fill. And he did a great job. We got to give Stick a lot of credit for coming in and taking over. When Lynn left Cold Steel, he was the face and he did all the cutting. And Lynn was an icon, man. He is an icon. He's the one who started up all of the demonstrations and the sword play and all the shit that we do now and have fun with. Lynn started that a long time ago, man. It's the truth. Last knife. Last knife, Jason. I think it was either Rosecraft. This is the fixed blade from Rosecraft Blades. This is the F2, designed from Andy Armstrong. This is a Skinner knife, under $100. Reviews coming in soon on this. This is gonna be the next one. There's 4 versions of this. This is the F2. I have 2 more to go. This one and another one. But I will review this. This is a Skinner and really nice looking knife. I love that upswept. 1095 steel also. I like the 1095 on here. Coating I could do without, but I think they'll change that. I think next version, hopefully they'll have PVD coating. But this is the Rosecraft. That's what you were talking about. Rosecraftblades.com. F2 should be available under $100. Great knife. A lot of their fixed blades are good. Check F1 through 4. F1, 2, 3, and 4. They're all really great freaking knives. I reviewed 2 of them if you want to look at them on my channel. I don't ship anywhere, Docs. I'm not a shipper. I don't sell these knives, my friend. I just basically I show them for the companies. So the companies send me the knives, and I don't even give like it's not even, I can't even say it's a review like, scientific. It's just, I give you my take on the knife, what I like, what I don't like about it. I demonstrate it for you. I show you how it works. I show you the B-roll. I show you the details and go through pros and cons, and then you deal with the companies to buy them, and I don't make any money on them. I don't make commission on them. So that's just what it is. Michael, go take care of your baby. God bless you, buddy. I appreciate you as always. Have a good night, Mike. You're the best, man. I really, with all my heart, I appreciate it. Kiss to the baby, man. Love to the family. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, buddy. He gifted somebody one of my memberships in the chat. I don't know who it was. If you let me know who you are, I'll find out in a bit, I guess. But I really appreciate it, Mike, for gifting me one of my membership tiers. First knife. Hey, Larry. First knife for a magnet cut. Barely broke the $100 mark. You're right. It's the fucking truth, man. Listen, magnet cut and 3V are some of the best steels out there. But if you put that steel in the hand of a smith who doesn't know how to work with that steel well, it doesn't mean shit. Listen, we're talking about Work Tough gear right now, okay? This is the knife of the hour. This is the Puzan Predator Hunter BOWIE, okay? This is an amazing knife. I can't even get this thing fully on screen. I mean, look at that handle, guys. This is just a wild, wild freaking knife. You will be the apex predator with this knife in your hand. This knife is A6 Max is the steel. I did a whole video on A6 Max. If you want to take a look at it, about this knife and about A6 Max, because people are like, oh, what the hell is A6 Max? A6 Max is a equivalent to SK85, but it is more corrosion resistance than SK85. Like A6 Max is like an SK85, but stainless. So it's got all the strength and durability of SK85. And I think I heard a little bit better than SK85. It's A6 Max on this knife. I need water. Hold on. A6 Max on this knife is new. And it was made. It's about $300, a little under $300. It's not available right now. It's dropping tomorrow. A small batch on Work Tough Gear site. It's worth it, guys. This is a monster knife, man. It's hard. Look at the detail of the spine. This is all handmade shit, man. Handmade grinds. I mean, that looks like a fucking hamon, like on a katana. That's why I think I love this knife so much. Try to get it focused. Look at that point. I mean, this is just as badass of a knife as you're going to get. I mean, listen, you either love it or hate it. If you like big knives, you're going to like this. If you like knives like this, these over-the-top type of knives to own or use, this is like basically a camping knife, survival knife, wood processing knife, shit hits the fan knife at its extreme. Okay, it's like an extreme version of a knife of that stature, of that type of venue. Okay, it's an extreme version of all of that. So it's like an extreme camp knife, an extreme survival knife. Look, and you even have the finger choil. We were talking about finger choils before. Look how nicely the finger choil works on this knife to be able to now get nice and tight on this knife. So now a big knife, I'm able to probably wood process and do some fat wood with this knife, because look how I'm able to really get a little closer, and the balance is awesome. The balance is like at about 1.25 inches or something like that from the guard. Yeah, well, not really guard, but the G10. You know, it's about 1.5 inches from there. So it's a balanced knife, heavy. It's about 2 pounds on the money, you know. But if you want the knife, buddy, it's about a little under $300. WorkToughGear.com. A small drop tomorrow is coming in at 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern time on WorkToughGear.com. They're going to have a small drop. Be there and at that time, and hopefully you can snag one. But DLT Trading will also have a supply of these. So check out DLT Trading and find out when they're going to make those available, because I know Mr. Vic had sent over a couple of these to DLT. So they're going to, I don't know when they're going to drop them, though. You got to call DLT Trading. It's not a bad price. I mean, listen, guys, and I don't want to get into the whole politics, American. If this exact knife with the steel, everything about this knife, if David Pouzon took this knife and brought it to an American Tops to make this knife would be easy, a fucking easy 650. Easy. At least around 650. It would at least be double or a little bit more than double, at least, with the same steel and everything else. I mean, so it isn't a bad deal. And Taiwan makes some great knives. There are some amazing artisans in Taiwan. Work Tough Gear. It's not Mr. Vic Mr. Vic actually, he lives in Taiwan. He is a Taiwanese person. That's where he lives, and that's where his company is. So, and it's all Taiwanese people that the craftsmen there are just off the hook. Amazing. Bagels and coffee. I wish I could send you guys all some bagels and coffee. I wish I could give you guys all a cup of coffee. That'd be freaking cool. Thanks, Alex, for coming in. There's a lot of chats going on right now, guys. I guess I'm a little lost in there. 1095 only around 650. Yeah, if it was Tops, it would be only 1095. You're right, because that's the steel they use. And it would be around 650. Yeah, I agree. I think this will be at least around 650 with 1095, without even the A6 Max, which I think is superior than 1095, without a doubt. You know, this exact knife like this with this size, holy shit, crazy expensive. I can think about knives that I have right now from them. Which, listen, I'm not against Tops. I love Tops. Tops makes some fucking great stuff, but it's an American make, and that's just the cost of doing business in America. You also got great customer service and great warranties with American knives that you don't get around the world. He does warranty these knives, but I think the warranties in America probably the best you're going to find. I have to try that. I'm going to have to call up Ernie. I'm going to have to deal with, see if he can get me over a Magna Cut from Emerson. I got to freaking try that knife. I haven't yet. I have to reach out to him, man. I need a Magna Cut Emerson, without a doubt. Whose hand? Who hurt their hand, Bird? Oh, Alex, what happened to your hand, buddy? $275. Yeah, the full size tracker is about $275. Larry, you're right. You're absolutely right. I'm thinking about the Emerson Magna Cut right now. You just mentioned it. You guys just mentioned it's in my head. I gotta reach out to Emerson. We all get hung up on steels. Jason saying the steels we have now are good, man. Even budget steel. Even the budget steels are good, man. The steels are good. They're getting really good at making these steel at heat tempering these steels and making. Listen, one of my favorite fucking knives from cold steel, which I'm going to do a video about it soon this week, is the Formax Scout. The Formax Scout has OS 10A. And I don't know, they must be doing witchcraft over there at Cold Steel, but that OS 10A on that Formax Scout is some of the strongest steels I've ever seen. I mean, if you saw Joe X's video and what he put, that Formax Scout through, off the hook. I mean, it's just, that was a really hard knife to break. But I've used it myself. The fucking steel is strong, man. And that's ORS 10A. It's not a very expensive steel. It's not expensive at all. It's very cheap. It's considered a cheaper steel. But if you got a manufacturer and they got that shit dialed in, Cold Steel, hopefully they still do. Cold Steel has ORS 10A dialed in. A lot of their bigger knives, they're making them more affordable by offering them an ORS 10A. But that's no joke, because ORS 10A is some strong-ass freaking steel. Those knives are mini tanks. I mean, they're indestructible. It's crazy. I mean, I would go as far as saying that Formax Scout is almost indestructible. It's pretty damn nuts. I don't know what they're doing, man, but it's fucking witchcraft, but Larry. It's some fucking witchcraft they're doing. Holy shit. Yes, Cold Steel, my friend. Cold Steel. Cold Steel makes some good stuff. You got to take a look at them. If you haven't heard about them, I think you have. I think you're kidding around, but Cold Steel makes some good stuff. What last thing I want to show you guys, I am doing a off-grid experiment with, and off-grid I'm an ambassador with off-grid, and I love off-grid knives. They're one of my favorite brands. This particular knife is the Viper from off-grid. It's the off-grid Viper version 2. Great freaking knife. Look at that spine. Look at that tip. I mean, this is an awesome knife. 154 cm. I'm doing an experiment where I'm taking this knife, I'm cutting with it every day, or as many sessions as I could get in, and I'm making a video from every cutting session I put this through. So far, I'm up to about, I just released today, 24 days. I'm at 24 days straight cutting with this knife, abrasive materials, light materials to abrasive materials, sandblast hose, rubber, car tires, all that shit. Polyurethane ropes, wood kindling, whatever cardboard, whatever I could throw at it to diminish the edge. I am at around 24 days with this knife, and it's still I got to, oh shit, I wanted to cut paper, but I don't have any paper to cut. Shit. What is this? No, this I can't cut the stuff that's on my desk. But believe me, this is pretty paper slicing sharp still after doing all the reviews on it. So I'm up 24. I'm going to 25 days. Take a look at it. It's a series I have on the shorts right now with this off-grid Viper cutting every day. So that's pretty damn cool. If you can look at it, into it, that'll be awesome. Cost on what? The Viper? The Viper is probably, I think it's a little under $100, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Viper V2, 154 cm. Is this 154 cm? Yeah. $97. This is $97. Again, this was also made in Taiwan. This is a Taiwanese made knife. Excellent knife. I highly recommend off-grid knives. Off-grid makes some of the best freaking knives I have in my arsenal. I absolutely love off-grid. That's why I'm doing this for off-grid as well. I believe in their knives. I believe in their heat tempering. They do a great job. $97. You can't fucking go wrong. I like the scimitar from Cold Steel is awesome. I really like that freaking knife. They have so many winners, man. Off-grid knives. Yes. Offgridknives.com. Take a look at them. They got 10% off your next order. I'm looking at it right now. And their folders are amazing. They're let me see, do I have a folder here? This is the Stinger. This is the Stinger XL. That's the company, Off-Grid Knives. I know I'm bouncing around like crazy here, guys, but I'm trying to go with the chat as well. Okay, this is the Stinger. This is a badass freaking knife. 5-inch blade. Really nice freaking knife. I think this is this cryo bleed too, or is 154 cm? I think this is 154 cm as well. Also a fantastic knife. I mean, look at that handle. This thing is wild. This is the Stinger from Off-Grid. I also did a full review on this. This is excellent, excellent, excellent. I love their folders. Their folders are awesome. They really are. They also have some frame locks, higher quality, a little bit more pricier, but still, I think their priciest The Scorpion is their priciest folder, and it's about 250 or 260. It's not even that bad, and that's magnet cut and titanium scales, frame lock, amazing for that price. It's just pretty damn cool. It is a slicer, yeah. It's a big beefy blade. I love that big leafy blade. Wish I could show you some more. I don't have anything else in front of me here. So, great quality, cheap pocket knives. Great quality, cheap pocket knives. Rosecraft blades. Rosecraft blades. You want me to show you some Rosecraft blades? I'll show you that real quick. Let me actually just come off the live. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Low quality. I mean, low quality, low budget, budget, but good quality pocket knives. I would say Rosecraft blades. This is one of their smaller ones, but this is a nice quality knife. Really cool. I've had this for quite a while. It's still pretty nice lockup. Edge retention held up pretty good. Rosecraft blades make some fun, nice looking, budget knives, mostly under $100. Then you have this company I just did a review on. This is a company called Defcon. Where is it? Defcon.com. Nice scales. I mean, it's got like a patterned G10, very tactile feel. But this is also a nice leafy blade, big leafy blade. This is a nice looking knife. This is a little bit more than $100, but still not too expensive. I think this is also 154 cm. So this is pretty cool. This is from defcon.com. I really do like this knife. I actually did a full review on it. It's also got a finger choil here. Like, you could even choke up on this. Even the fixed blade was actually pretty damn good. But I did a review on this. I did a Defcon review with this and 2 fixed blades. One fixed blade and 2 folders. This was one of the folders, and I really did like this knife a lot. And the edge held up. It was comfortable. The lock held up. I liked it. So that's a pretty good option there as well. Thanks, Bushcraft. I appreciate that. But Scab knows I'm kind of just broadcasting on his. I appreciate that either way, though, brother. I thank you. No, I haven't, Mary. No. I appreciate that, Brad. And again, I'm here from Steel. The Steel Mindset is my channel. I'm more broadcasting right now on Instagram, on my Instagram, and also Quiet Boys Outdoors. I'm broadcasting on his channel as well. If you're finding me there, please sub to whoever you're here with, from whichever channel. We appreciate it. It helps out the channel a great deal. Actually, am I still on Instagram? Yeah, I think I'm still broadcasting on Instagram, which is pretty cool. So I'm hoping that works as well. I don't know if I see anybody commenting from Instagram here. I think it's just from YouTube. I think it works differently with Instagram. I can't see who the hell's commenting on Instagram. So if you guys are commenting on Instagram, I apologize because I can't be on Instagram at the same time. I got to figure out how the hell I can do that. Actually, let me see if I can find myself broadcasting on Instagram. I don't think I can. Thanks for the subs, guys. I got a couple of subs. I appreciate that. Let me see. I don't know how I could find myself broadcasting on here, but I guess I am somewhere. I just can't find myself broadcasting. I think I'm live on Instagram, but I don't know. I haven't figured out how to loop together like the whole Instagram thing. and see it at the same time. I haven't figured out how to do that, but I think I'm live on Instagram. But I don't know. Regardless, thank you, Brad. I appreciate it. It's the Steel Mindset. That's the name of the channel. The Steel Mindset is the name of my channel, and I appreciate that. Another knife I just did a short on, and I really like this knife. Buck, it's a Buck Vantage. I don't know what the price is on this now, but this is a nice knife. I like Buck knives. Buck makes some good knives at some reasonable prices. This is a nice folder. The only problem I have with this folder, it's a little stiff, you know. And I took it apart. I did the whole thing. It's got a small, you know, clip here to kind of, that's the only thing. But once you get past that, it's got a strong lockup, great freaking bore street in the blade, really strong, tight. Love the rose. I love the handles, the wood scale handles. It's just rosewood. I couldn't get the word out. Rosewood handles, very comfortable, very grippy. And I did a full review on this, put it through its pace. I even batoned with this, and the lockup still stayed pretty strong. So I was pretty impressed with this knife. So this is the Buck Vantage, Vantage, Buck Vantage. I like this knife a lot. So that's another knife that I think is a good affordable option. Off grid. This is the Badger. It even has a lockup where it can even stay locked open, which is cool. So it's even got a better lockup because you can't disengage the bar without hitting this close. This is the Badger, like the Honey Badger. It's a great little knife. I like this. This is a tough little bastard. And it's just a nice little blade, sharp as hell, that you can put in your pocket. Cryo D2, cryogenically treated D2. I like this knife a lot. I like how this feels. I mean, it's a 3-finger, it's almost 4-finger grip, but this is something you could just deep slip into your pocket. And this is a workhorse, a little fucking bulldog, actually a little badger, a little honey badger. It's fearless. I mean, this thing is not afraid of doing some heavy work. And this, again, also about $60. $60, offgrid.com. Guys, check it out, man. I don't make anything from you guys going. If you guys buy from Offgrid, I don't make a darn from it. I just like to share what my experience is with these knives. I happen to really be a big fan of Offgrid. I love Offgrid. I love their product, and I try to share that with you guys, try and get you into some knives I think you'll really love. Thank you, Splitting Stones. I appreciate it. Definitely the heads up about Word Tough Gear, and my pleasure. I'm glad to do so. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Brad Griffin. I appreciate that as well. Thank you so much, man. So, guys, I'm going to start closing this off pretty soon. I really appreciate you guys all being here. So just to rehash, once again, if you guys are joining me late, the whole premise, no Scab tonight, Timbo. I'm broadcasting on his channel. I wanted to come in to announce a drop for Word Tough Gear that's coming in tomorrow. It's not a full Blade Talk with Scab and Joe, even though I'm coming in as that way on both channels. But I told him I was going to broadcast on his channel because I wanted to get the word out as far as this Word Tough Gear is concerned. That's why. So it's not like a full-blown show. I'm also in vertical format, you know. No problem, Timbo. And that's why I'm going to rehash this. The reason I opened this up, guys, this is the Predator Hunter Bowie from Word Tough Gear. This is one of the hottest knives that Word Tough Gear offers right now. This sold out like faster than they could freaking keep. Like just basically posted it was sold out immediately. There's a lot of people that really want this knife, so I wanted to kind of get it out there. I am going to do a full review on this. I just don't want to rush it out the door. Figure let me get a live in there and let you know that there is a drop coming in tomorrow. Today, at the present time, with this live, it is August 5th, 25. August 6th, Wednesday, at 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern time, there will be a small drop. Again, quote, in quote, a small drop of these Puzon Predator Hunter Bowies on WorkToughGear.com. And DLT Trading also has a batch of these knives. You have to contact DLT Trading to find out when they're going to be releasing those. That was the premise of this live for the people who are coming in late. Just to let you know, these are dropping tomorrow. And I wanted to get the word out. The Steadfast from Calvin Richardson, Word Tough Gear, is available in stock. And this, if you're looking for a knife from Word Tough Gear that's available, that's a good knife. They're all good knives. But this is a great knife. Love this freaking knife. Did a full review. Scared did a full review. This is just one of those exceptional Wear Tough Gear knives, and there's so much to talk about it, but you can see the reviews if you're interested. I'm just letting you know that this did really well on the real use review. Very comfortable handle. Love the tactile feel. Doesn't indent your hand, just fits in your hand so well. I really, really like this knife. So this is the Steadfast. That's available right now in Wear Tough Gear. This is in stock, and you could go right off the live and go find one right now. But I'm trying to push these because I want to really get these into people's hands. I think people really like him. Calvin Richards is also awesome dude, great designer, and just let you pass it on the word that these are in stock on Wear Tough Gear's site. That's one more thing I want to talk about. McNasty from Fisher Blades. I did a full review on it. Excellent personal protection dagger. This is a full review on that. This is dropping. The next drop is in September, and the 5-inch version, which is the PK, is dropping at the end of this month. There's a 3-inch version, 5-inch version, a 5-inch dagger is dropping with FisherBlades.com, and that full review is on my channel. I'm just rehashing, guys. That's all I'm doing. And what else do we got? And this is Rosecraft Blades. This is the F2 coming in next review. Rosecraftblades.com. There's a Skinner knife and the Armstrong. That's coming in for review. And I always tap my off-grid knives. So anything else, guys, before I head out? I would love to go bush camping. I just don't have a chance. I'm a New York guy, and I have the woodlands near me, but I need to do a nice camping trip coming up soon. I appreciate that. I do. Thank you, Larry. So, guys, listen, thank you for joining me. I sincerely appreciate it. Again, my name is Joe Steele. My channel is The Steele Mindset. I'm also broadcasting on the Choir Boys Outdoors. If you're finding me from there, this is Blade Talk with Scab and Joe. This is a podcast that we do together. I'm representing Scab right now on his channel because I wanted to get the word out about Wear Tough Gear, and just say hello to you guys, and just let you know that we got a guest coming in soon, and we're going to basically start up some Blade Talk episodes coming up as well. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the memberships. Any memberships from this live, the likes. Make sure you like on the way out. Share if you can. Let people know that Wear Tough Gear is going to drop. The Wear Tough Gears tomorrow. Small drop. So if you want them, try to get one. Hopefully you get one in your hands. Much love to you guys. Thank you for joining me. Much appreciated. From Scab and from myself, Blade Talk with Scab and Joe. Have a great evening, everybody. And please comment below, and I'll try to help you out as best as I can. Much love to all of you, and have a fantastic evening. Blade Talk with Scab and Joe will return very soon. And thank you to all my Instagram people that are following me on this live as well. Have a great one, guys. Much love to you all. Ciao. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Brad. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.